Okay, so welcome to a new session of the English Conversation session, which is part of the circus program from Out&About. Out&About is a social development group which aims at developing or building a new society based on 5 universal values, which are love, peace, acceptance, forgiveness, and benevolence, and promoting the concept of the global citizen, meaning a human being, to treat a human being as a human being. Okay? So this is what Out&About is all about. And the way I facilitate the English conversation session is for you guys to pick a topic. Okay? What would you like to talk about? Give us suggestions, and then we will vote for the topic that got the most of the votes. So, what would you like to discuss today? I don't. In this session, I don't speak. By the way, I only speak in the life coaching session. This session, I facilitate only. So, what would you like to discuss? Each topic has different vocabulary. So, if I was the one who always suggests the topics, then they will be within the same realm, using the same vocabulary. Okay? So each time we pick a new topic from a different area, so as to use different vocabulary and different words. So you had something.
No, anything. I don't have anything.
You don't have anything? Okay. Noise. Okay. Noise pollution. That could be.
Well, I can give you an idea.
Yes.
I will not talk about,
Okay.
about art and painting.
Art and paintings. Okay. Shall we take noise pollution? Okay. Arts and painting and noise pollution. Other suggestions? Yes.
About music and how to learn music, because I own a guitar, not a guitar, an oud.
Okay.
Yeah, from 1 year, and every time I want to train or learn about it, I somehow disappointed. Or
You get stuck sometimes.
So why we always busy and we can't go outside our field?
Hobbies.
Yes.
Okay. Hobbies. Hobbies, noise pollution, arts and paintings. No, 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 no. In England, do you know in England the first topic that they chat about? What is the first topic? No. When they open a conversation, any two English people opening a conversation. Yes. What's the weather? Okay. Time management. Okay. Time management. So we have 4 topics. Who's? Sorry.
We can mix hobbies and time management. I think.
Okay.
You have time management.
Yeah. Wow. It's been a very, very long time. Okay. So, raise your hands if you want to discuss arts and paintings. 1. Arts and paintings.
Okay, 2, because I'm her friend.
2. Okay. 2. Okay. Who would like to discuss noise pollution? Noise pollution.
I'm not recommending this. I just
Noise. No one for noise pollution. You like noise? Okay. Who's with hobbies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And the last one is time management. One. Okay. Two. Three. Wait a minute. Again. Who's with time management? One, two,
I want the idea to mix it.
3, 4, 5. Okay. Mixing time management and hobbies.
Yes, art is a hobby also.
Yeah. 2.
Mixing.
Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 8 votes for mixing hobbies and time management. Who would like to open the floor?
I think he.
The idea.
That's his idea as well.
So I think because I'm studying, or I was studying public school.
Okay.
And after that I studied in a public university. So always we don't concentrate on the hobbies. Usually the basic things that we do. So when we start to open our minds to go outside what we learn, what we grow up with the ideas, we find that there is too many things that we want to do, but we don't know about it.
Okay.
But at that time, we reach at the point that we have too much responsibilities. We have to go to work from long hours, from 8 to 5 or to 6 sometimes, and sometimes we work on Saturday, so we don't have a time, we just dead after the work. So I faced that problem to force myself to learn oud, which is I love to hear it. I buy someone, I bought someone, and after that I can't learn. I started to see YouTube, but it's not enough. I want to go to train and to learn and to study music firstly. So every time I want to do that, I go back.
Okay.
But I think that with development of social media and also using websites, learning websites like Udemy. I have tried Udemy for studying courses in networking. So I find some courses in oud which is cheap and I can train in my house. And this is my next plan. Yeah.
Okay.
So with only $15 or $20, you can buy 4 hours of training, which
Okay.
is very good.
Lovely. So
Udemy.com.
I know this Udemy is good, and Coursera also, and Quora. They are all good in Europe.
yes.
I would say something. It's not about the time. You cannot blame just the time that I don't have the time to do something. If you love to do something that you want to do, you will do it. So don't blame the time. It's kind of time management. It's kind of, but really, if you have something to do, you will do it. You will find the time to do it. So you love something, and you love. It's not a job. It's not just work. You have to have sometimes to yourself and to do something you love. You love to do. So you have to find the time, even if it's just 1 hour or half an hour in your day. You will find it. But we became very lazy nowadays. We just want to lay down and to do nothing after work, and we are blaming the time and we are blaming our work. But if we have the time, we will find the time.
When I was at school, I always said that school was harder than work. Why? Because at school, we go to school and then we have to come back home to study.
Takes the whole day.
Exactly. And I look at my father and he just comes back from work. That's it. He eats and sit down. After that's it. And I thought I'm working harder than him.
Yeah, we all.
And when we then we grew up and we realized that here we go, we only work during working hours, but then we say we don't have time. Although we have more time than when we were kids at school or university.
Yeah. There's a new concept about time management. Nowadays, all think it's about energy. Yeah. There is a new concept about time management. Today, the world all talk about energy. So it's not about the time, it's about our energy. So how we can plan our energy. So we have to do a plan for all of it. So we will do the things that it's obligatory to us to do, just as work, just as dental appointments, such as the things that you are usually.
Yes.
Then, when you write it down, you will see where is your
Slot.
yeah, where's your slot and where's your leisure time, and you will then plan to do things in these areas. So, and also our energy sometimes you go to work and you do a lot in a small time, and sometimes you go to the work and stay late at the work and do nothing at the end of the day.
Yes.
So it's about energy, it's about our energy. So in our life, we always hurry and do things. And sometimes we don't do our best,
Yes.
what we are interested about. And we don't do breathing exercise, we don't do basic things that will raise our energy to do that. Yes. So sometimes your break at work is very important.
Yeah.
So you will have energy to go back and to do your work efficiently. So I don't think it's time, it's energy.
Yeah.
You can raise your energy.
Yeah, it's a big issue to talk about. I read it once and I have a lecture on this. To raise your energy is to do your hobbies, to do meditation, to do breathing exercise. So sometimes when you are busy and you are in your lifestyle, so just take a breath. Just try to take a deep breath. Several times at one day, it will slow your ideas, yeah, and slow you and your body will feel relaxed. And if you do meditations at the beginning of your day and at the end of your day, maybe 10 minutes or maybe less, it will also have this issue to slow your ideas. And the thing that you have as a role that in foreign countries, they do a lot before they go to work. So if we do a lot before we go to work, well, the Maghrib will be will not work, yeah, and the day will be finished. But really, what they do is the right thing. So you should do your hobbies as you do your work. It's not. It's part of your life. It's not the rest of your life.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not luxury.
Muhammad Hasban, the facilitator,
Yeah.
he's commenting from work. So Muhammad Hasban raised his hand for time management. Well, we're doing both, Muhammad, time management and hobbies as well. And he actually suggested a topic before, revenge. Maybe for next session. After Ramadan, after the spirituality is over. Concept of the visual time slots, to have it in front of you, to have your time in front of you, is a very interesting topic. Instead of having the time in our head, to have our schedule in front of us, visual, and to see where are really the free times. Because sometimes we don't have a free time. You know why? Because we're on the phone. Because we're on Facebook. Or we're playing a game for 3 hours. Okay? And then we really don't have to after that. So who does have a schedule that is visual somewhere?
Yes. I don't have that schedule in all my life or my my day, but I have some freelance work.
Okay.
And I have tried myself when I work, so I just work. So it takes for me for just, let's say 100 page, it may take 5 hours.
Okay.
But if I have 1,000 page and I make time slots,
Okay.
eventually after 200 or 300 page, it will take for me only 2 hours instead of 5 hours.
Okay.
Because I do that management, I don't use my phone. I like after 100 page, I will make a cup of tea.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if I like enlarge this idea, I will take more than
Beautiful. What do you do?
what.
What do you freelance on?
Yeah, it's about book design. Book design before go to print. Yeah.
Interesting, Dalia. Book design.
I'm ready. You have my email. I'm ready to contract.
About a week ago, it was last week. Last week? The week before. Okay. About 10 days. Not the previous weekend, the one before that. We had what we call a writing retreat. Okay, in Arabic المعتكف الكتابي. And we were about 11 people who were there retreating to write only. And it was in collaboration with the Mu'takaf Kitabi in Egypt. So after that, people got interested really, and they wanted to write, including myself. So I discovered the writer in me. So maybe now there is a project happening in Egypt. Maybe we will do some collaborative book of all the writers writing short stories in one book. So if something happened in Jordan, we might just contact you for that. Okay, great. So schedule, yes.
I think using the schedule by day, 1 hour by 1 hour, it's difficult for me.
Okay.
I'm using the schedule week by week.
Okay.
What things that I should do this week? Like to my hobbies, go to gym, swimming, week by week.
Okay. And you know where are your free times? Okay. 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 This is the most important thing.
Flexible, not as a week. If you see it as one time, so it will be a load for you.
Yes.
It should be flexible and should be weekly.
In stress that I should at 6, that I should do something.
No.
Exactly.
It's not as a load. It's just about to know where is your free time.
Yes. Yes.
And actually,
Mona.
I have still
Okay.
because I have work. Because you have limited time, specific time of work, since 9 to 5. This is forced me to make a schedule.
Yes.
Also, out and about.
Yes.
It's helped me to make a schedule. Activities after work, so almost my time.
Okay.
And then the weekends, most of weekends, journeys also.
Without and about.
Yeah, also I have maybe Saturday. Sometimes I can
Discuss a book without and about.
She joined already.
most of it. Maharaj, English, drama, sometimes book, learning. Also, for example, last Saturday I went to Medina.
Yes. Sport City.
Sport City. Yeah, I trained on the bicycle.
Okay.
Then I
Okay.
yeah. So for me, I do my hobbies. Most of them, I find time.
Okay. And you know where is your free time? It's easy to locate your free time. Okay. Yes.
I want to say something, but I forgot.
You wanted to. comment about.
Yeah, but I forget. Sorry.
It's about.
For me, I
He was talking about. He had a weekly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I found this. It's maybe more efficient than daily.
Okay.
But if you have something to study or you are studying something beside your work, you have something to do. It's not just for hobbies or just it's a normal life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be to have a schedule. But because I finished my school, I don't have anything to do. It's not any more important than my work. That's like study or like this. So I don't have a schedule.
Okay.
I need anything I want to do it. I do all my hobbies. If I discover something, I do it. So, but my work finished at 4, it's finished at 4.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I forget everything about 4.
So it's easy for you. Anything after 4 is free time.
Free time. I can do everything, yeah. That's right.
He said very important.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that you forget the work. Yeah,
Yes.
You should forget.
Yes.
You should. Yeah.
If you don't forget,
Especially if you have a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So you have to have space in your life. So yeah, I forget my work and when I start my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do everything. I'm very outgoing. I never stay at home. Never.
You never stay?
At home.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just outgoing. I do all the things. I do cycling. I do hiking. Yeah, every other Friday. Any picnic, I will participate.
Okay. Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
You're a perfect candidate for out and about.
Yeah, yeah.
مش هتقدر تغمض عينيك. Lovely.
And
Actually, about difference between school and working.
Yes.
Really, after working, we have something.
okay,
For me, I have something to study to build my career path.
Okay.
As well as I have to study to prepare for my master degree.
Yes.
But school, work, all the time is
Yes, true. Sometimes we get into what we call our personal development or the things that we want to improve in our life and in our careers, and they do take the other chunk. I mean, in the morning there is work, in the evening there are the things that I need to do related to my career, but not really directly into my career. Yes, and they will take big chunks of our time. True.
So we have to like create our business.
Yes.
And this is happened with me when I'm somehow like I can't handle all the work on my back. So I will go outside, forget everything, and I like in my mind I can't do that. I can't take free time. But after I take a time, I come with what she said about the energy.
Yes.
Because we need energy to do hobbies, and to have energy we have to do our hobbies.
Interesting. Yes. Which comes first, the egg or the chicken?
Follow his inner schedule.
Yes. Yes. I was going to say something. I forgot it. Yes, Mona.
I don't know, but I think the most important is the stress management. If you manage your stress and feel happy, you will have energy to do your work and your
Yes.
It depends actually. If I have to work and if I have to work until 5 and I have to go back to home to open my laptop and continue my work to cover my spend, so I have to work until 10 or 11. So it's out of my power. I have yeah. So I have.
until 5 when we go home.
Muhammad have to call me and say to me, hey, come to hang out. And I forced to do that, but I feel good.
In 2001,
Yeah.
I took up oud lessons. Okay. So I bought this oud, and every time I come from work, and I start practicing. And in the same year, I bought PlayStation. It was PlayStation 1 or 2. So my friends would come, and we start playing PlayStation. Now, if I got beaten by them, what's their punishment? They will play together, and what will I do? I play oud. If you beat me, I play oud. So you better not beat me. Yes.
The important thing that our schedule is full. We have to, we want to do lots of things at the same time. Maybe do something, finish it, the next one, this month I do swimming, next month, next one, the gym.
Not all the hobbies
Not
at
all
the
of
same
them
time.
at the same time. I know you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have the time, but I think that it's for some 2 years or 3 years. But it could not be for the whole year just work. I think it should be a short.
What about the word should?
It's a good word.
It's a good
No,
word.
I think that the life is not work. So maybe some of our years is just work or just study. But in another way, we should have another way to our life, another look to our life to balance it.
Yes.
So it's about balance.
The tricky thing about hobbies is they're related to our passions. And when something is related to our passion, normally we would do it without any effort.
Yeah, right.
Okay? Because we love to do it. We just run for doing it. And today we are saying we should have time for a hobby. And it's really tricky. A hobby is something that there is no should in it. I would be running to do it. Yes.
Because hobbies or what our passions sometimes or somewhat far from our career.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I want just to talk and comment about what she said. She said that after some time we can do our hobbies. And this is, I like writing, Arabic literature, reading, so I'm stuck after graduation or I'm electrical engineer. So I'm stuck with my specialist and with my hobbies.
Okay.
But at some point, I need the money, and I can't make the money with just a hobby. So I said, and I make some agreement with myself. I will work hard until 30. And after that, I will be a writer. And this, just when I'm in a work and under pressure, I don't feel that bad without this idea. If this idea out of my mind, I will be very sad. But for now, no. I make money to make my life stable, and after that, I will do everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can do that.
Lovely. Yes.
I think you can find time to do your when I will make you laugh. When I was in the elementary school, I like to read novels and stories like this. Because my father didn't like me to read. I couldn't read at home. So I took books from the library. Then inside the classes, I put the story inside the book. And I read.
Absolutely. This is what I'm talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
when we want to do our hobbies,
We can do.
and we run to do them without any effort.
Also at home,
it's
sometimes
enjoyment.
I make myself studying and I put the story inside, the novel inside the book and pretend to read. Yeah, but my sister,
She discovered that.
yeah, she always tell my father.
As you said, that it's you run to do that, but sometimes we don't know our passion, we don't know our hobbies from the beginning of our childhood because of father Muna and father and my father. So our parents, some of our parents are not aware of this, or just aware that you go to school and have marks,
Yes.
and that's it. Okay? And at the summer you do what you do, what you
What you want, whatever you want.
But at the end of the summer you don't do anything.
You will be killed.
Yes, our parents usually put the plan they had in their mind.
Yes,
Not
absolutely.
our
Yes.
plan.
Yeah,
It's
their
there.
expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we must obey, just obey.
If you take high marks, you will do
Sometimes
whatever
you
you
should
want.
do the first step to do this. So at the first time, I don't know that I like hiking, and for 5 years, there was not hiking important. There was not the concept is not
Wasn't there, yes,
was not
exactly,
there.
yes.
So when I do my first time that I will go and do whatever I want. I will go hike by myself. I don't know. I do it. I will do it. So when I take this first step, so I did not stop hiking.
Okay.
So sometimes you will do the first step, even if you are in a late age. Yeah, so sometimes you do it.
Actually, you mentioned it at the beginning of our session.
Yeah.
When we're young, nobody's guiding us to discover what are really our passions and what hobbies we're really into.
Discover, but they prevent us.
Yes, and even when we discover, they put
Discover alone,
limitation. And they tell us, no, you're wrong. This is not your
No
passion.
need. My mother was saying, no need for you to read. It's enough
Your
You're
books.
studying?
Yeah,
studying,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. You have enough books to study. Why you're wasting your
Although I
time?
was, I had high marks. I was on 98.
In the 90s, okay. Yeah, that is the same. If you got 91, why didn't you get 92?
If it's 98, it's 99.
I have a question for you all. So what if our passion, like, guide us or lead us? For me, if I do like basic entertainment. I go out and I go shopping, eat. Yeah, but what I said about my passion, if I go run after it, it will control me. It will control me. I will feel that I'm not happy with my career and I want to jump, but I stuck at that time because your passion controls you.
What's your passion?
Yeah, literature. Literature and writing, do that. Not about reading stories or reading novels. Yeah, I can do that. I can find the time. But if I want to change all my life, so it's good to write. But when I start to write, I feel that I don't want to stop. I don't want to go to work. So I prevent myself from the first of this year because I don't have a job for 1 year because I have mixed feelings. Yeah. So I prevent myself to write anywhere, and I decrease my percentage of reading just to stay in your bad career because I really fall in criticism in my life.
Excuse me. I think
So this is my
crisis-
question. What if your passion controls you?
I think the question is this crisis makes you passionate. You will never discover this is your passion because if you don't face pressure in your life.
But if I decide to go after my passion, I will
Look, I think
go
this is
at the
the
most
problem is in
ask for
our
money.
society, not in our community, not in our passions. Maybe if you're living in a country that pays well for music or writing, you will never do, you are not forced to do another work.
So
Okay?
to do
Your
some-
work will be the work you love.
Yes. So to do some mix with that, I decide to prevent myself from this.
Yes,
hobby
your
until
decision,
sometime
excuse
I
me, your
will-
decision, I think it's wrong. I think
Yeah.
I'm older than you and maybe I have
I'm with you, but what
experience. Yes, excuse me for that, but you are very wrong. You are يعني in Arabic أنت تضيع حالك.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, you are a treasure, you are wealth that we don't you to ما بدك تضيع. I'm sorry because I
No. In the retreat, they made us watch a documentary about Najib Mahfouz. And in that documentary, Najib Mahfouz, he showed us his daily routine. And he said he wakes up at 5:30 in the morning. And he goes out at 6:30. Where does he go? To a cafe. In that cafe, he reads the newspapers until I don't know what time. Okay? Then he goes back home. He writes until about 1 p.m. Okay? Then he takes a nap. Okay? He takes lunch and then he naps. After napping, in the afternoon, he goes out to another cafe. Okay?
To meet another people.
To meet in the morning cafe, he meets nobody. He just reads the newspaper. Okay? And he writes only 6 months in the year.
Only.
No. The other half of the year he doesn't write. So all this production
Maybe.
of books of Najib Mahfouz was done in 6 months of the year. Okay? And he's writing only from the time he comes back in the morning until noon. The rest of the day is for other stuff. Okay? So if you take that example, maybe there is a way in between. Okay? And taking writing as from this time to that time I would be writing, and the other schedule is for something else. Maybe we can do that. But again, I would put the question back on the floor, your question. What if your passion controls you?
To me, my passion controls me.
Okay.
I have I'm on a work. I don't work. I just put plans or tell my yes, to do this work as I planned it.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes they add to it. Maybe talk about and discuss something.
Okay.
But my all time personally is for my passion. I love to read. I love to play games.
Okay.
I love to cook and go out sometimes.
Okay.
Yes, my work takes a few hours a day.
Okay.
But this few hours have a great effect. Yes.
And productivity, high
Yes,
productivity.
yes, productivity. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think I'm on a private school in Iraq. I manage it from here. I see what is here for.
You see the school from here?
Yes, the schools and attend some meetings.
Wow.
Yes, and then I translate all this to Iraq via internet and this thing. I think if you follow your passion, you are a successful man. But this not mean leave your work at all. You can work, but if you follow your passion, your work will be more creative and more lovely, and you can of course get profit more than ordinary work.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Mona.
own the school.
Yes, this came. I worked when I was young. Sorry, I worked very hard when I was young.
Yeah.
But not. I didn't.
And this is very
yes,
good.
I didn't
You
cancel
are
my
school.
passion all the year. Although in Iraq there was 13 years of hisar.
Yeah.
So we can't buy books at that time. We just you're eating and not anything else. But although these circumstances, I didn't left the reading. Left my
How do you
hobbies.
read if you didn't?
If you can
I can borrow sometimes.
Borrow.
I can, yes,
points,
borrow.
mix your hobbies with your work. This will be a creative thing. You can give a new idea, or you will create a new thing through this
What if your passion controls you?
I want to say maybe you can control your passion. Maybe if there is something external controls you. For me, my passion, yeah, controls me. If I don't have anything to do, I will spend all my time to do my hobbies. But, for example, now I have work, and limited time for work and limited things I should to do. While I'm at work, I do nothing out of work.
Okay.
Okay, so if I have limited time or I'm forced to do work that somebody else who controls me or giving me deadlines or evaluates me. So I work, I do all my best to finish this. Then afterwards, I do my
own stuff. Okay.
Don't you think if you give all the
So
time
sometimes
for your
external power helps sometimes.
Yes, it does. It does. Yes, you were saying?
I think if I give all my time to my hobby, it will be nearly work, not hobbies. I think you should give part of your time to your
She's a painter.
yeah.
So your
You're a
hobby is-
painter and you're saying that?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's a team. It's not a different.
Well, I think maybe all our objective at the end of the day is to make our passion the revenue generator of our life. Yes?
Yes, it gives us the meaning of our life. Without passion, we don't have lives.
And make it the thing that brings in as well the money.
Yes, of course. Money is necessity.
No, the passion itself, to transfer the passion into the career.
Sometimes, but not all.
Lucky people
No,
do
yeah.
this.
For Farah, she's a painter, so she can paint and sell her paint. For
The engineer.
the engineer, yeah, can, for example, write books or design or something, and he can get money. But for me, for example, my passion Akile and Candy Crush, this will not be useful sometimes.
It's an addictive
We don't
thing.
know. We don't know.
It's an addictive thing. It's controlling you. You can't.
Yeah, not addictive because if you don't have Argile all the time, from 9, for example, to 5 or 6 o'clock, it's usually normal. You're not looking around you, I want Argile, I want Argile, no.
It's harmful.
But if you don't have work, sometimes at holidays, I get my breakfast and Argile directly.
There's a priority in the life. You cannot just there's a priority.
Yeah, if there is something important,
Yeah.
I leave Argile.
Not all
You
the
will
time
take
you're
a really and do your work.
Yeah.
even if you are not wanting to do it, if you are not wanting to do this, but priority in your life, you will leave you to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you cannot only in your passion, you should or you have to control your passion because there's a it's the same circle.
If there is priority, I give my time to them.
Even if you are not want to do it, but the priority you need to do this. Even if it's your work, it's your family, you cannot just you are not selfish. The human being is not selfish.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do with the priority.
It's all about priority.
Yep.
Interesting. Very interesting. Jema.
I listened for Shukar on TV. She's only 21 years old. And she says that when you love what you work, you will never work. So this is about what you said and what Farah said. When you discover yourself at the beginning, and when you go with your passion, without what specialty says that you should be engineer or doctor. It's the only two careers in Jordan. So when you do your passion, and when you discover your passion, and when your passion can go with a career. So she have a highest mark in Tanjik, and she likes cooking. So she go to the academic. Royal Academy for Cooking, and she study what she wants, and all of her family and surroundings prevent her from this cooker. And when she was a chef at 21 years old only, and she also teaching. Yeah, she teach cooking, and she got lots of money. All of them are.
Now it's fine.
Now
It's good. Great stuff. Lovely.
But she knows what she wants. So sometimes when you love what you want, you'll never work. But sometimes we don't know our passion, and sometimes our passion is not a career. Sometimes.
Okay. What kind of passions cannot be careers? Actually, it's the best career ever.
What is the career?
It is the career.
Yeah.
So if you own a,
So you
let's
will
say you
own
own a coffee shop,
On coffee shop all the time?
you put the,
You will do activities and then
so you smoke and you read at the same time.
yeah.
Candy Crush?
Except hiking.
Yes.
What kind of passion cannot be a career?
Yes.
I think any passion that discovered too late. Because it may be a career, but after a long time. But if you want to decide and you discover your passion and you want to open the closed doors, you have to take more time and you have to plan. For me, I traveled to some country for 6 months to clear my mind,
Okay.
and I decide to go with my currently career and like to make an idea to just that after 4 or 5 years I will open that. But any passion you discover it late, it cannot be like a career that like
What do you mean late?
late like if your specialty is not with that passion, if your experience is not that passion, if your time or your free time could not be enough to convert that passion to be a career. Yeah.
Okay.
I disagree.
You disagree. You always disagree.
One of her passions.
There's no idea.
Yeah, because there is something saying never too late. Yes, that's why.
It's all words, but we live in a world. Yeah. You can't just say I will. There's no just how say to yourself that like I am. So after that you will feel like no, this is not the life. You are dreaming. You must be a practical person. You must like do your priorities. And for me, for this time, what's my priority? I can't just say I want to run after my passion. I have to make money, and after I do some stability, I will run after.
What passions cannot be careers?
Yeah.
Music maybe in our Arabic word. Music is not a career.
Music is not a career?
Yes, it's a river.
So they do in the voice and
Voice, Arab's Got Talent, Arab Idol.
It's one winner. I'll pretend one winner.
And
One
put
is
all
the
those
prize.
aside, and then you have YouTube.
YouTube, if you want to be a vlogger and you have views more than million.
No, no,
2
but
million.
many people actually got their first step from YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with you, but no money.
No, no.
Without money.
They start without money, but then companies start picking them up.
Like travelers. Travelers like prove that point because they want to go
Very
and have
rarely,
entertainment.
very rarely.
No. Anyone have that much of energy and passion, he will go. And he will like the companies will pay for him to go. Please go and
Yes.
just say our name in your video. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she means that the social
Maybe
limitations.
not Arabic.
Arabic, yeah.
No, she means the social limitations.
Without
that
any
our community
obstacles.
is not approved. This is one.
No, without any obstacles. Now we are not going to talk about obstacles because any obstacle can be overcome. Okay? What career
I think no passion.
do you agree?
Yeah, all of you just
I want to think.
Yeah, I think about hiking. 'Cause you can make hiking job. You can make it travel. Yeah.
Many people do it at that
So if you are not thinking about the obstacles and how I can do it, and if it's will be, it's okay, it will be a job or not. No, there is no passion. You can transfer any passion. Yeah, that's right. But it's not about working out. Maybe it will fail. Maybe it's fail.
This is something else.
Yeah.
This is something else.
Yeah. Maybe
Yes, start.
Sleeping.
In NASA, there is a job. That's it. If you can sleep, it's a job. If you can sleep, I don't remember what's the time. Maybe, how many hours?
Not our day.
Days or if you can sleep, definitely you will gain more.
Yeah, but there's
It's a
some
job.
risks. Your health.
I will do it.
See?
I think we should paint a deal
There are some
and make it a
passion.
book.
So all of you are the That's Argila, just yeah.
There is some passions hard to do, but never know. There's no never one.
And by the way, there is nothing called too late.
Yeah. It's never too late. I'm with you.
But it's a conflict.
Yeah.
There are obstacles. There are always obstacles. Okay? But to say that if a certain passion cannot be turned into a career, stop. Then we're really limiting our life. Because we can turn anything. Someone might think, okay, my passion is, I just discovered it. I'm 50 years old, and my passion is playing tennis. How can I play tennis at 50 and make it a career? How can you make it a career?
You make
One of the hikers actually, their background is hiking. We went last year or the year before, I'm not sure, to a place in Jarash. Was it the park, the challenging park? He got a fund and he made a whole park of challenges.
I know him. Okay. His name is Taher.
Taher,
Yeah, I know him. I know the park.
see?
my kid is attending a taekwondo club.
Yes.
So a week ago, there was an old man, maybe his age is 80 years, but he has all the belts in taekwondo, except the flying rules, which they call rank 5.
Okay.
But he insists to enter the champion and get this. And last Friday he got it.
Wow.
80
Wow.
years. Yes, 80 years. And now he comes. Sometimes he trains the children.
8 years.
Yes, 80 years. Yes, he has no hair and white hair, and he is.
Wow.
elderly man.
Wow. 80 years.
80 years. 80 years. I say almost 80 years. Close to. Maybe it's 78 or something. But you can see him. You can see him at Bahar Taekwondo Club near Mukhtar if you want. You can see him every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Wow. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Okay. Great. Yeah, we're about to. Any last comments? Anything that you would like to add?
You made no corrections at all. You made no corrections.
This is okay.
This is a policy.
Yes.
Is it?
The objective of the English conversation session is to get the fear of using the language out of us. Sometimes we get into embarrassment when we get corrected. No, this is the word, or no, pronounce it like that, or so we stop talking. Okay? So no, our policy in Out and About, the important thing is to speak.
Even if we have finished it.
Speaking, because when you go to England, no one will correct you. The most important thing is for people to understand you. And this is the important thing. So, I'm with you. There
We
are
focus on grammar and pronunciation.
We
Sometimes, so we get fair and
in this session, and Out and About, we only work on one objective in the English conversation, which is not to be embarrassed of your language.
you made us in fact to talk about ourselves, so we are
Because this is the way we talk. If we are in
not confused at all.
when we are in Heathrow Airport, we will just use any language that we have. When we meet someone in the street, and he goes, "Where do I go to this place?" and we start. It's like the Kuwaiti play. I don't know if you know it. Bye bye London. وطلع الحكي طلع. So this is why we don't correct in the English conversation session. Maybe later on we would do some English courses where the language in a course, because we do Italian courses, Turkish courses, Spanish courses. But within a course, yes, you get to know how to say a word, how to use a sentence, and all those things. In the conversation, we just want to talk and get used to talking. Yeah.
You made this one.
So that's it. Okay, great, lovely stuff. Okay, we come now to the news bulletin of Out and About, and we will say that in Arabic. اليوم الثلاثاء، اليوم راح تكون هاي الجلسة الأخيرة قبل رمضان للإنجليش كونفرزيشن سيشن. لا الثلاثاء الجاي ما في، لأنه خلص بنصير قربنا، يعني بصير أظن رمضان أربعاء وخميس. فإذا كان أربعاء راح يكون صعب يكون الثلاثاء ولازم يروحوا تراويح وكذا، لأنه ثاني يوم إذا أول يوم كان. برمضان هلا بقول لكم إيش في برمضان. يوم بكره رح نطلع نتعشى بكويك ميل بجبل عمان. هلا انا واحد من الاشخاص القدم، ايامنا ما كان في KFC. فاحنا وصغار في كان كويك ميل. فيوم بكره رح نطلع الساعه 8 على جبل عمان الدوار الاول على ناكل بكويك ميل. يوم الخميس رح نكون هون من الساعه 6:30 للساعه 7:30 مع دائرة تدريب مهارات الحياة. رح تزهقوا مني، أنا برضو الميسر تبعها. يوم الجمعة للأسف سكرت الرحلة، بس احنا طالعين على الموجب اللي هي M&M 7. M&M مسمينها هيك لأنها بنروح على الموجب بعدين نطلع على مادبة، فهي موجب قد مادبة. رقم 7. هذا يوم الجمعة. يوم السبت رح نكون بنادي الكتاب بالأزبكية بجبل عمان، مكتبة الأزبكية بجبل عمان، من 5:30 للساعة 7، ورح نناقش كتاب الثلج يشتعل لحدا ريجيس دوبري اسم المؤلف. يوم الأحد راح نكون مع آخر فعالية لأوت أند أباوت قبل رمضان، اللي هي اليوم الرياضي للمجموعة. بنروح على مدرسة كامبريدج بالرابية من الساعة 8:30 للساعة 10:30 بالليل. نلعب فولي بول، باسكت بول، كرة قدم، ريشة وهيك شغلات. اوكي. هلا برمضان بنشغل شغلتين. بتكون شغالة البرامج الخيرية للمجموعة من خلال برنامج ايد على ايد.
مع بعض.
وبرضه فريق الترفيه بكون محضر لنا كم من شغله، نطلع فطورات مع بعض، نطلع سحورات، او نطلع تو هاف فن، نعمل لنا شغله هيك فن. ففريق الترفيه لسه ما طلع البرنامج تبعه لشهر رمضان، بس اول ما يطلع راسا بننزله. يس. اللي بده يتابعنا ممكن يتابعنا على الصفحه سكشن الايفنتس، صفحتنا اوت اند اباوت جو توجذر ان لاف اند بيس. على سكشن الايفنتس ببين كل الايفنتات على meetup.com او على eventbrite.com. اللي حابب يوصلوا على الواتساب ممكن ينضم لبرنامج العضويات. ما بعرفش، اظن كلكم سمعتوا عنه من داليا. برنامج العضويات هو برنامج سنوي، كل سنه ب 25 دينار. في عليها ثانك يو نوت. بس كمان بحب اخبركم بشغله كثير مهمه على هاي القصه. احنا فتحنا هذا البرنامج بس قبل 3 أسابيع. الهدف الرئيسي منه انه نعمل اول منصه مواطن عالمي بالشرق الاوسط، ويكون في موقع للمجموعه من خلالها نقدر نعمل البرامج كليتها تبعتنا. فعم نحكي للكل انه كليتنا نحقق هذا الهدف، وبس ب 25 دينار اذا كل واحد فينا حط 25 دينار نقدر نخلق هاي المنصه اللي رح تكون مناره لموضوع كثير مهم، وبناء فعلا مجتمع جديد مبني على هدول القيم. لانه احنا زي ما حسيتوا بهاي الجلسه برضه كل الجلسات اللي بنعملها وكل الشغلات اللي بنعملها مبنيه على هاي القيم وبنعيش فيها هاي القيم. فالهدف من كل برامج اوت اند اباوت انه بهالساعه او الساعتين اللي بنقضيها مع بعض نعيش هاي القيم من قلب ورب. وفعلا ما بنكون بنعرف بعض بنادي الكتاب، نقعد نتناقش وبنرفض افكار بعض او فكرتي غير عن فكرتك، بس ضمن الاجواء تبعت المحبه والسلام والتقبل والتسامح والعطاء. لما بنطلع بنلعب فولي ولا كره قدم مش رح اوقف الطابه لو لحظه استنى شوي اعرف شو اسمك وين ساكن وشو بتشتغل. فكل الموقع تبع اوت اند اباوت رح يركز على هاي المواضيع، ورح نقدر نعيش مش بس ساعتين، رح نقدر نعيش يوم كامل بمبنى واحد قائم على هاي الافكار كليتها. فاذا بتحبوا تسالوا تفاصيل اكثر او كيفيه الانضمام للبرنامج مع اي حدا من اعضاء الفرق او المجلس او المؤسسين. شكرا كثير لكم، وبنشوفكم بالفعاليات ان شاء الله.